chosen one, Archangel Michael, says, "You still don't know what God decided about you last night. Someone you trust stole your inheritance. Listen closely, because this is not something you can afford to ignore. Not today, not at this moment. What was decided about you last night in the heavens was not small, and if you turn away now, you may miss a turning point that was meant to change everything in your life. I am revealing to you that something meant for you, something prepared in your name, was interfered with by someone you trusted, and this is why things have felt delayed, confusing, or even stolen from your hands. But hear this clearly: nothing that belongs to you can be taken forever when I step in. What was decided was restoration, exposure, and a return of what was always yours. Type Amen if you agree. You have been sensing it deep inside, that something was not right, that something slipped away without explanation. You questioned yourself, wondering if you made a mistake, if you lost your chance, if you somehow missed the blessing I prepared for you. But I tell you now, it was not your failure, it was interference, and heaven saw it happen in full clarity. Archangel Michael stood as a witness, and what you thought was lost has already been brought before me for judgment. I am not silent about what was done, and I am not indifferent to what you lost. There is a reason your spirit has been restless, a reason you could not fully move on from what happened. It is because what was taken carried your name, your destiny, and your inheritance, and your soul knows it. You were not wrong to feel the pain, and you were not wrong to question the situation. I allowed you to feel it, so you would not settle for less than what was written for you. What was decided last night is that you will no longer be kept in the dark about this matter. Before I go further, I ask you from your heart, take a moment and like this video as a simple act of faith, not for recognition, but as a quiet agreement that you are ready to receive what I am revealing and what I am restoring. The one who interfered did not fully understand what they were touching. They thought it was just an opportunity, a position, a connection, or a blessing that could be claimed quietly. But they were stepping into something that was marked by me, something that carried divine weight. What they took was not just physical, it was spiritual. And that is why the consequences are now being handled beyond what they can control. I am bringing light into every hidden place. You may be wondering why this happened at all, why I allowed it to reach this point. I allowed it because I needed to reveal hearts, to show you who truly stands with you and who only stands near you. This was never meant to destroy you, it was meant to prepare you, to strengthen your discernment, and to position you for something even greater than what was taken. What you lost was real, but what is coming back will be greater in clarity, protection, and purpose. Type 777 if you trust God. Do not let anger take root in you, even now. I know the betrayal feels heavy, and I know the thought of someone close to you doing this brings pain. But I am asking you to remain steady, because I am already handling what you cannot see. Justice is not your burden to carry, it is mine. Your role is to stay aligned with me, to keep your heart open, and to trust that I am not late in this situation. The decision made last night was not just about restoring what was taken. It was about elevating you beyond the level where this could happen again. I am shifting your position, your awareness, and your protection. You will not return to the same place you were before, because you are not the same person anymore. You have grown through this, even in the confusion, even in the silence. Archangel Michael has been assigned to guard what is being returned to you. This is not something that can be interfered with again in the same way. What is being restored is being sealed with protection, with clarity, and with a new level of authority in your life. You will begin to notice changes, not all at once, but in ways that confirm that something has shifted. There will be moments when the truth begins to surface. You may hear things, see things, or realize things that were hidden before. Do not be afraid of these moments. They are not meant to harm you, they are meant to free you. The truth has a way of breaking chains, even when it feels uncomfortable at first. I am also preparing your heart for what comes next, because when something is restored, it requires readiness to receive it fully. You cannot carry old fear into a new season. You cannot carry doubt into a moment of restoration. I am strengthening you so that when it returns, you will not question it, you will recognize it. This is not the end of your story, and it was never meant to be. What you thought was a loss was actually a pause, a moment where I stepped in to correct what was misaligned. You are not behind, you are being repositioned, and what is coming will make you understand why this had to happen the way it did. They stood close, they spoke gently, they appeared supportive, and that is why this moment has been so confusing for your heart. But I tell you the truth now, their actions were not aligned with what I had planned for you, and what they touched carried consequences they did not expect. Type 1111 to affirm. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles, with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. This was not only about something physical being taken from you, it was about influence, access, and timing. There was a door that was meant to open in your name, and someone stepped into that space before you could reach it. You felt the shift when it happened, even if you could not explain it with words. Your spirit recognized that something was off, and that quiet discomfort was not your imagination, it was your discernment trying to speak. I have watched every detail, every decision, every hidden action that took place behind your back. Nothing was missed, nothing was ignored, and nothing was allowed to remain unrecorded. When you cried in confusion, I was present. When you questioned why things suddenly changed, I was already preparing the answer. And now the time has come for you to understand that what happened will not be the final outcome. There is something important you must hold on to in this moment. What is yours is not defined by what others manage to touch or even temporarily claim. What is yours is defined by what I have written over your life, and that cannot be erased by human actions. The inheritance spoken about is not just money, position, or success. It is favor, alignment, doors that open without force, and blessings that carry peace with them. The one who interfered may have thought they were gaining something permanent, but what they stepped into was never designed to remain with them. You may not see it yet, but there is already a shifting happening behind the scenes. Situations are being rearranged, conversations are being stirred, and decisions are being redirected. What was misaligned is now being corrected. Type 2222 to receive miracles. You might feel a mix of emotions as this truth settles into your heart. There may be a part of you that feels hurt, another part that feels relieved, and even a part that feels uncertain about what comes next. All of these feelings are valid, but do not let them control your direction. I am guiding you into a place where clarity will replace confusion, and peace will replace the weight you have been carrying. There will come a moment when the person involved will no longer be able to hold what they took. It may not happen loudly or in a way that draws attention, but it will happen with certainty. You will begin to notice that what once seemed firmly in their hands starts to slip away from them. This is not because of revenge, but because what does not belong to them cannot remain with them. I am also teaching you something deeper through this experience. Trust is a powerful thing, and it must be placed with wisdom. This does not mean you must close your heart or become distant from others. It means you are learning to see with clearer eyes, to listen with greater awareness, and to move with discernment instead of assumption. This is growth, even if it came through pain. As the restoration unfolds, you will notice that you are not returning to the exact same position you once held. What is coming back will carry more clarity, more strength, and more protection than before. You will not have to fight for it in the same way. You will not have to question whether it is truly yours. There will be a quiet confidence within you that confirms it. Do not rush this process. I know you want answers, and I know you want resolution quickly, but timing matters in what I am doing. If everything were revealed at once, it would overwhelm you. So, I am allowing things to unfold step by step, giving you the strength to handle each piece as it comes into your awareness. There are also people being moved out of your path quietly. Some will drift away without conflict, some will become distant without explanation. Do not chase them, and do not try to hold on to what I am removing. This is part of the protection I am placing around you. Not everyone who once had access to you will be allowed to remain close. At the same time, new connections will begin to form. These will not feel forced or uncertain. They will feel steady, natural, and aligned. You will recognize the difference because there will be no hidden tension, no silent competition, and no sense of something being taken from you. These connections will add to your life, not subtract from it. You are entering a phase where what was hidden will become clear, and what was delayed will begin to move forward again. The weight you have been carrying will start to lift, even if only slightly at first. Pay attention to these small shifts, because they are signs that something real is happening. Do not let fear convince you that this situation has permanently damaged your path. It has not. In fact, it has revealed how protected your path truly is. If something could be taken and never returned, then it was never truly secured by me. But what is secured by me cannot be permanently lost, and you are about to see that truth unfold in your life. There is also a strengthening happening within you that you may not fully recognize yet. You are becoming more aware, more grounded, and more connected to your inner knowing. This will guide you in ways you did not rely on before. You will begin to trust your instincts more, and you will see situations with greater clarity. The next phase will bring signs that confirm what I am telling you. They may come through unexpected conversations, sudden opportunities, or moments of realization that make everything make sense. Do not ignore these signs. They are not coincidences. They are confirmations that you are moving in the right direction. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says, without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. What was decided about you was not limited to restoration alone. It also included elevation. You are being lifted to a place where what once affected you will no longer have the same power. You will not operate from the same level of vulnerability. You will move with greater awareness and strength. But I tell you with certainty, nothing that carries your name in heaven can be erased by human hands. What you experienced was a disruption, not a conclusion. Type yes to receive miracles. The person who interfered walked into something they did not build. They stepped into a place that was prepared through your patience, your prayers, and your endurance. That is why it felt so deeply personal when it was taken, because it was connected to your journey. But what they did not understand is that they cannot carry what was never assigned to them. What belongs to you will not settle in the hands of another without resistance from what I have already declared. You may still be asking why it took time for this to be revealed to you. Why I allowed you to sit in confusion while everything seemed to move in the wrong direction. But I needed you to grow beyond the place where this could break you. I needed your strength to rise, your awareness to sharpen, and your trust in me to deepen. This was not about punishing you, it was about preparing you. There is a shift happening even now, quietly, steadily, without noise. You may not see it fully yet, but you can feel it if you pay attention. Things that once felt blocked are starting to loosen. Paths that seemed closed are beginning to show small openings. This is how restoration often begins, not with sudden noise, but with subtle movement that grows stronger over time. The one who took what was yours is beginning to feel the weight of what they have done. Not through your words, not through your actions, but through the natural correction that comes when something is out of alignment. They may appear calm on the surface, but beneath that, there is instability forming. What they hold does not bring them peace, because it was never meant to rest with them. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. I want you to remain steady as this unfolds. Do not be pulled into reacting. Do not be drawn into confrontation that I have not asked you to step into. There is a reason I am handling this in ways you cannot fully see. Some battles are not meant to be fought with your voice or your effort. Some are meant to be resolved through divine correction, where the outcome is clear and undeniable. You are also being repositioned during this time. Even while you feel like you are waiting, I am adjusting your path. I am aligning you with new opportunities, new people, and new directions that will support what is coming back to you. This is not a return to the same place, it is a movement forward into something more secure. There will come a moment when clarity will settle into your heart completely. You will no longer question what happened or why it happened. You will see the full picture, and in that moment, peace will replace the confusion that once filled your thoughts. That clarity will not come from others explaining things to you. It will come from within, as truth settles in your spirit. Do not allow doubt to creep in during this process. Doubt will try to tell you that what was taken is gone forever. It will try to convince you that you missed your chance or that things have moved on without you. But I tell you, your path has not been erased. It has been redirected for a purpose that is still unfolding. You are also learning the value of what you carry. What was taken from you was not ordinary. It held weight, meaning, and significance. That is why it attracted attention, even from those who should have supported you instead of interfering. But now you understand that what you carry must be protected, not just by me, but by your own awareness as well. There is a strengthening taking place in your spirit. You are becoming more grounded, more aware, and more aligned with what is true. This strength will guide you in the future, helping you recognize what belongs to you and what does not. You will not be easily shaken in the same way again. As restoration continues, you will begin to notice confirmations. These may come through small changes at first. A conversation that opens a new door, a realization that brings clarity, a moment where something suddenly makes sense. These are not random events, they are part of the process that is unfolding for you. The person who interfered will not be able to maintain their position. Even if it seems stable now, it will not remain that way. What is not built on truth cannot stand for long. You will witness shifts that make it clear that something is being corrected. Do not rush this moment. Allow it to unfold in its proper time. You are being guided into a place where you will receive what is yours without confusion or struggle. When it returns, it will not feel uncertain. It will feel right, clear, and aligned. You will not have to question whether it belongs to you. You will know. I also want you to release any desire for revenge or repayment. Holding on to those feelings will only weigh you down. What needs to be corrected will be corrected without your effort. Your role is to remain open, to stay aligned, and to trust that I am working in ways that go beyond what you can see. Have you heard about the private group of neuroscientists working on brainwaves connected to money? A top researcher revealed this work was based on CIA studies not meant for public release yet. The result is a simple 7-second ritual validated by 4 neuroscience labs, now practiced at home. Many who once struggled financially are now living in dream homes, owning luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could disappear without warning. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. There is also something greater being prepared for you beyond what was taken. This situation is not only about restoration, it is about expansion. What is coming will exceed what you lost. It will carry more stability, more clarity, and more purpose. You are not being brought back to where you were. You are being moved forward into something greater. Stay close to this understanding as you move forward. You are not alone in this process. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked. Everything that has happened is being woven into a larger plan that is still unfolding. And as it unfolds, you will see that nothing that was meant for you has truly been lost. That is why it shook you the way it did, because it touched something personal and sacred within your journey. But I want you to see this clearly now. What was touched without permission is already being called back into order. Type 1010 to receive blessings. There is a quiet restoration happening that you may not yet fully recognize. It is not loud, it is not chaotic, and it is not forced. It is precise, intentional, and guided by what I have already spoken over your life. You will begin to notice that certain things are no longer working the way they once did for the person who interfered. What seemed easy for them will become difficult, and what seemed secure will begin to shift. This is not something you need to celebrate with pride or satisfaction. It is something you observe with calm understanding, because what you are witnessing is not revenge, it is correction. It is the natural return of things to their rightful place. And as this happens, you will feel a sense of release within yourself, as if a weight you could not explain is slowly being lifted. You must also understand that your delay was not empty time. While you felt like you were standing still, I was building something within you that you could not see. I was strengthening your patience, your awareness, and your ability to carry what is coming next. Because what is being restored to you will require a stronger version of you to hold it. There were moments when you doubted yourself deeply. You questioned your worth, your timing, and even your connection with me. But I never moved away from you. I was present in every moment of your uncertainty, guiding you even when you could not feel it. Now you are beginning to see that your path was never abandoned, it was being adjusted. Type 222 to claim miracles. The person who took what was yours is now facing an internal shift that cannot be avoided. Even if they try to hold on, even if they try to maintain control, there will be a growing discomfort that they cannot ignore. What they have does not align with them, and that misalignment will continue to create instability. This is how correction begins, not always through external loss, but through internal imbalance that cannot be sustained. You are also being prepared to recognize what is truly yours when it returns. Because sometimes, when something comes back, it does not look exactly the same as before. It may come through a different path, a different person, or a different opportunity. But your spirit will recognize it. There will be a clarity that removes all doubt. Do not let fear cause you to hesitate when that moment comes. You have already experienced what it feels like to lose something that mattered to you, and because of that, there may be a part of you that tries to hold back, to protect yourself from feeling that again. But I am asking you to trust me fully in that moment. What I return to you will not be taken in the same way again. There is also a deeper truth you must accept. What happened revealed not only the actions of another person, but also the level at which you were operating. You were carrying something valuable, something that others could see, even if you did not fully recognize it yourself. Now you are becoming more aware of your own worth, your own position, and your own calling. This awareness will change the way you move forward. You will not approach situations with the same uncertainty. You will not give access to everyone so easily. You will move with intention, with clarity, and with a stronger sense of who you are. This is not about becoming distant, it is about becoming wise. As things continue to unfold, you will begin to notice that your energy is shifting. You will feel less burdened by what happened and more focused on what is ahead. This is a sign that you are moving out of the past and into the next phase of your journey. The hold that this situation once had on you is beginning to loosen. There will also be moments where you feel a sudden sense of peace, even when nothing around you has visibly changed. These moments are not random. They are confirmations that you are aligned with what I am doing. They are reminders that you are not alone and that everything is moving according to a plan that is greater than what you can see. The restoration that is coming is not limited to what was taken. It extends into areas of your life that you may not have even connected to this situation, because when something is corrected at a deeper level, it affects everything connected to it. You will begin to see improvement in places where you once felt stuck. Do not rush ahead of this process. Allow it to unfold naturally. Trust that every step is being guided. You do not need to force anything, and you do not need to chase what is already being prepared for you. What is yours will come to you in a way that does not require struggle. There is also a sense of closure that will come, but it may not look the way you expect. It may not come through a direct apology or a clear explanation from the person involved. It may come through your own understanding, your own peace, and your own ability to move forward without carrying the weight of what happened. This is true closure, the kind that sets you free. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are being lifted into a place where your focus is no longer on what was taken, but on what is being given. And what is being given will outweigh what was lost. It will bring clarity where there was confusion, stability where there was uncertainty, and peace where there was heaviness. It was meant to bring you into alignment with a deeper truth about your life, your value, and your connection to what I have prepared for you. Even now, as you listen, something inside you is beginning to settle, as if a quiet understanding is taking root. Type 777 if you trust God. The inheritance that was interfered with was not only something external, it carried a spiritual weight that connected to your identity. That is why it affected you so deeply, because it touched something that was part of your purpose. But what is tied to your purpose cannot be permanently separated from you. It may be delayed, it may be redirected, but it cannot be erased. You are beginning to notice that your perspective is changing. What once felt like a painful loss is slowly being seen in a different light. You are starting to understand that there was protection hidden within the delay. If everything had moved forward without interruption, you may have remained in a place that was not fully secure for what you carry. Now, what is being prepared for you will be stronger, clearer, and more stable. There is also something happening within the person who interfered that you cannot fully see yet. Their confidence is not as solid as it appears. There is a quiet unraveling taking place, a shift that is creating pressure beneath the surface. What they hold does not fit them, and that misalignment is beginning to show in ways that cannot be hidden for long. Do not allow yourself to become focused on their situation. Your path is not meant to be tied to their outcome. Your focus must remain on what is unfolding for you, because as their position begins to weaken, your position is being strengthened. What you are stepping into will not depend on what they lose, but on what I am restoring to you. Type Amen if you agree. There is a moment ahead where something will be placed back into your life in a way that feels undeniable. It may not look exactly the same as before, but it will carry the same essence, the same purpose, and the same alignment with your path. When that moment comes, you will feel a sense of recognition that goes beyond logic. It will feel right in a way that removes all doubt. You may also notice that your fear of loss is beginning to fade. What once made you anxious is no longer holding the same power over you. This is because you are starting to trust that what is meant for you cannot be taken away permanently. That trust is becoming a foundation that will support you in what comes next. There is a strengthening in your spirit that is preparing you for a new level of responsibility. What is being restored to you is not small, and it will require clarity and stability within you. You are being shaped into someone who can carry this without fear, without doubt, and without hesitation. This is why the process has taken time. You are also becoming more aware of the way you move and the way you allow others into your space. You are learning to recognize intention, to sense alignment, and to trust your inner knowing. This awareness will protect you in ways that go beyond what you can see. It will guide you toward what is right and away from what is not. There will be a moment when everything becomes clear, not through explanation, but through experience. You will see the shift with your own eyes. You will feel the difference within yourself. And in that moment, you will understand why this had to happen the way it did. The confusion will be replaced with clarity, and the pain will be replaced with peace. You are not being brought back to where you were. You are being moved forward into something greater. What is coming will not carry the same vulnerability. It will be protected, aligned, and supported in ways that prevent the same interference from happening again. This is not just restoration, it is elevation. There is also a sense of completion that is forming. What once felt unfinished is being brought to a close in a way that allows you to move forward without carrying the past with you. This is not about forgetting what happened. It is about understanding it in a way that no longer holds you back. As you continue on this path, you will begin to feel a quiet confidence growing within you. You will no longer question whether you are on the right path. You will no longer feel the need to look back or wonder what could have been. You will move forward with clarity, knowing that what is ahead is aligned with what was always meant for you. The inheritance that was spoken about is not limited to one moment or one opportunity. It is a flow that continues through your life. What was interfered with was only a part of it, not the whole. And now that correction is taking place, that flow is being restored in a way that will continue beyond what you can currently see. You are being guided into a place where your focus is no longer on what was lost, but on what is being given. And what is being given will carry a sense of peace that confirms it is from me. You will not have to fight for it. You will not have to prove yourself for it. It will come with a quiet certainty that it belongs to you.